The West Indies are looking to save pride as they face Pakistan in this last T20 match in Abu Dhabi. There are two changes to the squad, with Samuel Badri left out due to a groin strain and Evan Lewis was also dropped. Their replacements are Chadwick Walton and Kesrick Williams. Pakistan won the toss and are bowling first. And to give you an update, the score is currently 16 for 2 after 4 overs. The out batsmen are Johnson Charles with 5 and Chadwick Walton not really making a good contribution in his first match. He was out for duck. And moving on to more news of cricket, he was one of 2 Trinbagonians on the West Indies under-19 team, which won the World Cup in Bangladesh earlier this year. Now Jid Gully has been given the opportunity of a lifetime, a 6-month scholarship to the Darren Lehman Cricket Academy in Adelaide, Australia. Let's take a look. With just over 2 weeks until he departs for Australia, Jid is very excited to start this new experience in his young life. Gully was very surprised at being chosen and is currently the only young West Indian chosen for this year to participate in the program.
I think it was based on the World Cup there. I think they maybe saw me from there and saw my talent from there, and I think that's the reason I got this scholarship here. So I'm going to go out there and make the best of the opportunity.
Since the under-19's title win, Gully and his teammates have all returned to school, with some going on to play for their national teams or in the 2016 edition of the Caribbean Premier League. Gully's family was shocked when they heard the news, but have been offering him their fullest support.
Well, they were pretty surprised. They were really happy for me, that they say this opportunity come, they take it with both hands, but it's a great feeling, but they say also go out there and make the best of the opportunity to better myself and to better my cricket as well. For
the past 2 weeks, Gully has been training with the TNT Red Force team and is hoping to cement a place on the squad upon his return and eventually get that coveted West Indies call-up.
Going to come back here and be a part of the trainer senior team set up again. I hope I get be a part of the team for a good while, and then hopefully get called for the West Indies senior team.
Nasira Mohammed, SPORTT. And in other news, in a view towards tightening the belt, the Sport Company of Trinidad and Tobago has set up offices in Couva at the newly built cycling velodrome. After paying rents in excess of $200,000 a month at 111 to 117 Henry Street in Port of Spain for nearly a decade, the Sport Company finally took the decision to relocate, which represents a huge savings as they try to maximize revenues. The Henry Street venue previously housed the Spectacular Tent, which was a popular destination for calypso lovers through the years. Also on the cards is a move by the Ministry of Sport. They had to leave their current address at 12 Abercrombie Street, Port of Spain, and make the switch to the now vacant premises at the corner of Elizabeth Street and Trackgate Road in Woodbrook, opposite the Oval. This location was only recently vacated by the Ministry of Public Utilities, which is now occupying the nearby offices at 1 Alexandra Street, which went unoccupied for several years despite a hefty rent being paid by the government. And on to news of cycling. Nicholas Paul captured bronze in the men's Keirin at the UCI Classic 2 Fenouil France Trophy in France. Riding for Team WCC, Paul was initially relegated in the first round, but he stormed back through a repechage and was only narrowly beaten by Vigier of France with Ceci of Italy in the finals. This followed his gold medal performance on Thursday at the Velodrome de Bruges, where he beat the previous flying 200-meter mark set by Justin Roberts in Mexico in 2013. Paul clocked a sizzling 10.276 to better Roberts' mark of 10.317 to become the fastest junior sprinter in Trinidad and Tobago. He also won this event in France. After 2 solid competitions within the space of a few days, Paul has returned to the World Cycling Center to continue his training before returning home on November 20th. And in news of football now, the English Football Association is investigating allegations England manager Sam Allardyce used his role to negotiate a £400,000 deal and offer advice on how to get around rules on player transfers. The Telegraph newspapers in England has footage, it says, is from August, of Allardyce meeting with men claiming to represent a Far East firm and appearing to tell them that third-party ownership rules can be avoided. The 61-year-old has yet to respond to the allegations, while the FA has asked to see the paper's filmed recordings. During the meeting with the businessmen who were undercover reporters, it is alleged Allardyce said it was not a problem to bypass the rules and he knew of agents who were doing it all the time. It is further alleged by the paper that a deal was struck when the England boss worth £400,000 for him to represent the company of the Far East investors and to be a keynote speaker at events. Allardyce told the undercover reporters that any arrangements would have to be cleared by the FA. The FA, however, was due to meet today when new chairman Greg Clark and chief executive Martin Glenn must decide whether the issue is one of poor judgment or something more serious. And now back home now, national senior netball team member Samantha Wallace has been drafted by the New South Wales Swifts for the 2017 Australian netball season. Wallace was part of the Calypso Girls team who participated in the Netball World Cup in Sydney, Australia in 2015, where she stamped her mark and emerged as one of the top scorers in the tournament. Since then, she was drafted for the English League, where she played for the Hertfordshire Mavericks.